So why does it seem like you always get the bad leads? Every company that you go with, the leads are no good. That's going to be our topic today, and it's going to be a big one. Welcome to today's morning meeting. I'm Greg Luther, the one guy that meets with you every single day to help you in growing your business. And we might do an extended version today because this is a big one. So many agents struggle with getting leads that they believe are bad. As a matter of fact, the leads will tell them, I'm not in a big hurry. We're not looking to buy anytime soon. We already have a friend that's a realtor. We were just playing around online. This happens over and over. But here's what I want you to do. If you've got a piece of paper and a pen in front of you, I want you to write down what you think your purpose of getting leads is. Why do you get leads? I mean, write down on a piece of paper or think in your mind, why do I get leads in the first place? Because for the rookie real estate agent, they believe they're getting leads so they can call them and set up an appointment. And that has failed miserably for years and years, but they keep blaming it on the lead and they keep doing the same thing. And they go to the other lead source and that sucks. And they go to the other lead source and that sucks. And they go to the other lead and the next and the next and the next. And all of them suck and all of them are fake and none of them are good. And all of them are just trying to take money from me. Maybe your approach sucks. Because the last thing you should be doing is getting contact information to call them or email them or text them and try and set up an appointment. Like, why would you think, well, if they're real motivated, they would know? That is not how real estate works. You yourself have proven that that's not how real estate works. And you have to find a better approach. My question for you again, why are you getting leads? What's the purpose of getting leads? What's your desired outcome when you're getting them? Because if you are going about this the wrong way, if you are thinking, well, maybe if I can get in touch with them, if I could just get them to answer the phone, if I could just get them to answer the text, if I could just get them to answer my email, well, you have a few that answer and they still reject you because the offer sucks. That's what the issue is here. So if you fix that side of it, you haven't built trust, credibility, and authority with them. Your only purpose for getting leads, I hope you're taking notes here. You better write this down. Your only purpose for getting leads is to build your audience. The compounding audience is what you're looking to create. So that way, as you're creating content, as you're giving helpful information, as you're doing the info first marketing, and then sales, you provide information first, helpful information. You be an advisor. Be an advisor first, and then watch what happens. Let me give you an example. We'll talk about motivation. You're in real estate. You're in real estate sales. I know you are motivated to sell more houses. Like you seriously want to. As a matter of fact, you might need to. You might be worth less than $0, meaning you would need to make 150 grand to even pay off all of your debt. Some people is a lot more than that. But even if you're 150,000 less than $0, ain't nowhere near retirement. You ain't near starting. Like a baby that's born today is wealthier than you. If you have that negative debt that you're dealing with. So I know you're serious about selling houses. I know if someone could help you in attracting more buyers, attracting more sellers, I know damn well you are very serious about doing business with them and growing your own real estate business. But let me give you an example. Let's say that today is the first time you ever saw a video from me. You remember the first time you ever saw Greg Luther. Whenever that was, years and years ago, you saw Greg Luther for the very first time. Imagine I called you 5 minutes later and I'm like, hey, this is Greg Luther. Thanks so much for watching my video. Look, I'm a really good sales coach. I've been doing this for 24 years and I can actually help you in growing your business. I need you to just sign up with me. If you want to sign an exclusive with me, I'll be able to help. You'd be like, hell no. I will promise you, you are more motivated about getting clients and making money than anyone is about buying a house. You are more motivated as a business owner, as a small business owner, than any human in America about buying a house, including if they're miserable living with their in-laws right now. They aren't as motivated as you are about buying a house. Why didn't you sign up for my shit? Because it's new. Because you don't know me yet. because we haven't built trust, credibility, and authority, because we haven't provided enough information yet. We haven't been helpful. We haven't been an advisor where you say, oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. I got to do it. I know I'm going to get my desired result here. That's how your leads are too. Why would you have them go to a website? You get the lead, and 5 minutes later, you think they're going to do business with you. I know you are motivated. I know you are serious. You wouldn't have done business with me at first contact. The vast majority of the time. Now, 2 out of every 100, you do get what we call a hyperactive response, and you do get business. So of course, there's going to be somebody probably in the comments here that writes, oh, well, I have a cold call team and we have a whole bullpen of people and we do very well. We get 2 of every 100 that we actually, I know. I'm talking about getting rich. I'm talking about becoming a multi-millionaire. Wherever you're at now, the one thing you have to do is you have to look at what doesn't work. And you have to decide, I'm not going to go fishing with that bait anymore. This bait sucks. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not catching the kind of fish I want to catch. I very rarely get fish, and oftentimes they're trash fish that we have to throw back. So what we're looking to do is find sustainable business models that make sense, and that's going to come from you being helpful for your clients. Stop worrying about what you want. Worry about what they want. Teach them. Educate them. Info first marketing is how you're going to generate more business for yourself. It's not going to come from getting leads and calling them to set up an appointment. It's going to come from getting leads and getting them into your universe, getting them into your sphere of influence so that you continuously provide helpful information for them. So when they're ready, some of them tomorrow, some of them next week, some of them in 2 months, some of them in a year, some far more than that, you get them when they're ready. If I gave you 100 leads today, like I just generated them today. They're looking on Zillow. They're shopping for houses. If I gave you 100 contacts today, name, email, phone number, what would you do with them? Be honest about this. What would you do with them? You'd call all of them a couple of times. You'd email them a couple of times, and then you'd say those leads suck, just like all the other ones do. Meanwhile, 100 people are very, 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 very serious about buying and selling a home. They just didn't want what you offered. So it's important for you to really think through all of these leads I'm getting, Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulio, all these great companies that are out there. There's nothing wrong with, and by the way, there's no such thing as, oh, all the leads on Zillow suck. I'm going over to Realtor.com. Oh, so the bad buyers, they all go to Zillow when they're running their search, but the really good ones, they all know you got to go to Realtor.com. Like, really? Maybe it's your approach. Maybe all of those sources are fine because all they're doing, it's not even a lead. It's contact information that was swiped unknowingly to the contact and sold to multiple realtors, investors, and lenders. That's what a lead really is. It's swiped contact information that was distributed to multiple people. That client didn't know you were calling them. That client didn't know their information was going to them. Oh, well, they clicked the little disc. They didn't read that shit. So in reality, what you're getting is swiped contact information, but the good news is they are in fact looking to make a move. So that's great news for you. Whether they know that the lead's coming to you or they don't know it's coming to you or whatever, if I can get a list of people that are actively looking, if I can get them into my universe over time, some of them tomorrow, but some of them even longer, over time, I'm going to get them converted because they will know me, like me, and trust me. We have inner circle coaching members right now that have been with me for over 18 years, paying every single month. I start to get mad at them after 10 because I should have already had you retired as a multimillionaire. But if they've stayed every single month forever, dude, we're married. I've made it through 3 marriages on some of those people, right? They're like, well, I married my husband, but then I divorced him, but then I fell in love again. Then I married another. They're still here at Inner Circle Coaching. Come on. This has lasted longer than any relationship they've ever had before. Something is working. Something is making them money. Something is allowing them to afford 3 marriages and worse, 3 divorces, and still continue growing their business. I'm doing an article. I just finished it, actually. That's why I thought of today's morning meeting. For those of you that are Inner Circle members, you're going to be getting your monthly package in the mail. And in that package, in the monthly newsletter, we're doing an article about this, about what leads really are, what the purpose of them is, and what you should be doing with them to cultivate those leads. You're trying to get them into your universe, get them into your sphere of influence so that they eventually know you, like you, and trust you. Because I got to tell you, man, I know it sounds corny. They don't know your dog's name. They don't know you. If they don't know your hobbies, they don't know you. They are not going to work with you because you're just a salesperson. You're just someone that's calling them or emailing them or trying to get them to do business with you. And that really, really turns them off. So you have to become a friend that happens to sell real estate. Doesn't mean you need to have a conversation and go to lunch with them or any of that stuff. I have over 300,000 realtor friends all around the country. 70,000 follow my Facebook page. 10,000 follow my YouTube channel. All the other sources are a few thousand. We have over 35,000 that I email on a consistent basis. And we have over 200,000 that are pixeled through Facebook and YouTube that get my information all the time. Like this video that I'm shooting for you right now, I could put this out to every single one of 300,000 realtors so they would learn why leads suck. I can just simply put this in front of them. Those are people in my universe. What if you had buyers and sellers in your marketplace that were in your universe that you could do that? Oh, well, Greg, I don't understand technology. Stay broke. Stay broke. Don't get somebody to help you. Don't get the training you need. Just stay broke, because broke is a great analogy, by the way, because it would imply that you need fixing. If you're broke, doesn't mean anything other than something needs to be fixed so we can get this machine running again. So you get to decide what happens with any contacts that you get. Now, by the way, lead generation is lead generation. It doesn't matter if you're buying it from another source, if you're doing it yourself, if you've got them coming to your website, if you have a stupid IDX link, which is the dumbest thing you can ever do. If you're doing open houses and you're getting contact information, those go nowhere if your systems, what do? Call them on Monday? Then they say, oh, we're not in a big hurry. We were just looking. We were just curious. We were going to grandma's house and saw the sign, so we stopped by. And then it disappears. And then 2 months later, they buy another house with someone else, or they sell their current home and buy another house with someone else. That's what you have to fix about your real estate business. Know what the hell a lead is for in the first place. If you don't know what a lead is for, it's damn sure not for you to call them or email them and try and set up an appointment. That's why it fails. The same reason the first time you saw me, if I would have called you, because by the way, I ain't never called anybody ever and can make millions and millions and millions of dollars. I'm doing luxury real estate transactions all over the country, partnering with my agents. I've never called anybody to try and make a sale. That's not how life works. Maybe you ought to do what successful agents are doing. Maybe you ought to do what successful salespeople are doing. Maybe you ought to do what your prospects would prefer that you do. Provide helpful information for them first. They will see you're very good at what you do. They will see there's a need to work with you, and they will seek you out. I promise you that's how it actually works. Now, I know that the lead companies don't want to tell you that because that's way too complex and you won't buy their shit. But I got no dog in the fight. I'm good. We got all kinds of inner circle members that, if you've watched my morning meetings, I do these morning meetings traditionally for our inner circle coaching members. And I always plug, hey, if you're not an inner circle member with us, look at the video description down here. You'll see some links that will help you. That is designed to help an agent to start selling a lot more houses so they eventually want to be an inner circle coaching member. So I don't have a sales department. We have agents every day. Hey, I want to sign up for your stuff. I was hoping I could talk to somebody. No, thank you. Nope. Well, do you have a salesperson that could tell me the deal? No, we're good. We're good. You need to do this to help you, not to help me. I'm not hiring a team because I need more money. I got too damn much. Let's help you with growing your business. When you're ready, you'll show up. I'm not in a hurry. I'm cool. You can watch my stuff forever here. You decide when you want to actually start making a boatload of money. You get to decide when that's going to be. So every single day I do these morning meetings, and today's topic of what are you supposed to do with a lead in the first place? Every morning I do these morning meetings, which is why you followed the channel and you ring the bell, turn on notifications, because you know tomorrow is going to be gangbusters awesome, just like the others are, to blow your socks off. I can't believe how great this guy is. I want to use this stuff. That's why I do this, because it keeps your mind working in the right direction. It feeds that entrepreneurial spirit that we all have that really gets in our way because you lose focus from that damn thing researching stuff all the time. But it keeps you really focused in. If you're following the channel and you've rang the bell, turned on notifications, it keeps you really, really focused on implementing for money, get you closing more business, attracting more buyers and sellers. But what's the point of getting those leads if you're trying to call them and text them and hope that works? Now, you should still do that, by the way. So you should still call your lead. You should still text them. You should email them. You should direct mail them. You should look them up on Forewarn if you only have the phone number, so that way you can get their address. It's very simple to do. So there's so many things that you can do, but what you're doing is you're dropping the ball after the first couple of days. And every one of those is good. What percentage of humans need a place to live? Every one of those is going to be a good lead for you sometime, but you just have to keep building that list. Now, for me, like when I'm building my universe, it doesn't matter to me if there's 300,000 or 300 million. I'm still just doing the video, or I'm doing the email, or I'm doing the newsletter, or whatever it is. It doesn't matter if you have 3 or you have 3,000. But you know what you got to start with? 3. You got to build a database. You got to have somebody. Start with 3, and one of them is your family member. But then you get to 300, 3,000, 30,000, 300. You start to grow, but it's still just one piece of content, educational, helpful, where when they watch it, they're like, oh my gosh, that really helped me a lot. What do I talk about? It's in the newsletter every damn quarter. I show you what to do. This is what we do. Get the help that you need. So I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you, if you're not an Inner Circle coaching member with us, check out the video description below. You'll see some videos you can watch right now that will help you in growing your business and give you a damn good sales pitch on yourself, on how you can grow your business, on what you should be doing, and how to join Inner Circle coaching. Ain't nothing better to someone that loves sales than to watch a damn good sales pitch. That in itself is a training lesson. So you'll see that in the video description here. For those of you that are members with us now, we have our Inner Circle coaching package that will be coming out to you, and the Career Advisor that you get every month. The Career Advisor newsletter is going to talk a little bit about this topic here, so I think you'll find it helpful. Thanks so much for watching. I'm honored to have you on board. I will see you tomorrow, as long as you're following the channel here. I'll see you tomorrow for our morning meeting. I'm Greg Luther, and bye-bye for now.